Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. We are Wednesday, the 8th of October 2025, looking at this G.I. Joe classified Snake Eyes and Polar Bear. Bit different for me because normally I do 1/18 scale, but I really wanted this Polar Bear, so I got this set. Does look pretty good. Not sure about the pink hands and gloves that Snake Eyes has got, but the Polar Bear looks awesome. Looks nice in the package. The bear looks great. Snake Eyes does look pretty good, but I'd be changing those hands to the flesh colour ones, I think. Nice knife and pistol he's got. Oh, another shotgun up there. Should be a bear trap. Polar Bear's legs not attached. Is it supposed to be loose in the box? I don't know. On the back you have a look. Looks nice. You see you can like have the flesh off. You can put the arrows in. Change the head round. There's the bear trap. Looks pretty cool. Not really sure of Snake Eyes' chances in hand-to-hand combat with the Polar Bear, unless he's got his shotgun or a sword. Not even sure a knife would be enough. But that bear looks massive, looks great. Okay, I'm going to unbox this, set it up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. So here we are. What a great looking set. The Polar Bear looks great. Still a little bit small for 112, but actually it's really quite nice. I think it will scale perfectly for 118. But that looks really good. Great sculpting on it. Snake Eyes has got really good articulation. Looks nice apart from those pinky, purple, whatever colour hands. This is a really, really nice set. Let's take a look at accessories. So you get these two canister containers. Look pretty cool. I guess that's the target of the needs to be extracted. We get the bear trap, which is underneath, and it does open and close. Obviously not spring loaded, but that's still nice. We get the standard bear head. I've changed the mouth open, sort of really angry bear head, and look at that scar, it's been scratched, looks nice. We get the arrows, that goes into the front left leg of the bear. Can't see that on this side, but we'll look at the moment. Then we get the alternate hands. So we get the fleshy ones, left and right trigger for Snake Eyes. We get the pink fists. And we get the pink judo chops. Hiya! Yes, I know it's not a judo chop. And then other accessories. Snake Eyes has got already his pistol. His I said it's a shotgun, I'm not sure. He's got his gun and his knife there. Please consider joining the Patreon, link in the top right of the screen now. Get to see all the videos before they're published on YouTube, exclusive content from time to time, and prize draws from time to time too. It's free for 7 days and there's no obligation to pay or join, so you might as well check it out anyway and check out what content's there. Maybe miss some stuff, and there's some exclusive videos there too. It's worth having a look. Okay, close look. We'll do the Polar Bear first. The reason why I bought it. Why is there a round section like that, which doesn't come off? Just notice that. You can see there's a round section there. Can you see the mark? You can see the lines there, but I'm not sure why. Anyway, so this is the Polar Bear. And you can see on the side here, you can take this part off. It's got the flesh wound. Or you can just plug in the part of the arrows, but there's no bow and arrow with Snake Eyes, which is a shame. It'd be nice if we had that. This is the alternate head, still got that same scarring you see there. The fur looks great. It does look a bit thin. I know Polar Bears are sort of getting a bit thin this day and age, but it needs to be a little bit all fatter, I think. And the nice thing is, you saw him standing up, is he can do both standing up and he can do on all fours. So hind leg standing, also on all fours, which is a really nice thing. Now if we look at the, is it Ursula Major? The Bath, the brown bear that did Bath with Marvel Legends, that could only do standing. He couldn't do the on all fours. So that is really nice. That's popping off, so I keep putting his articulation, the leg further up, which pops it. There we go. So this is really nice. We'll look at the articulation in detail and a little bit later. Very cool. Looks good there. We bring in Snake Eyes. Nothing amazing apart from those coloured gloves again. I keep going about. Does look good, and the articulation that I've had a look at when posing him was pretty damn impressive. So he has his sidearm, his pistol here, drilled barrel, very, very nice. There's another hole in here, not sure what that hole underneath by next to his holsters for. I thought the knife, but the knife is the other side, and this is probably a bit too big for the knife if you're not careful. And then the gun that he's holding there, which I'll take out now, have a look at as well. Maybe that's not a shotgun. What sort of gun is that? Please tell me in the comments, because I know pretty much zero about guns apart from aim and squeeze the trigger. Very nice. Okay, so I like these. Let's have a look at articulation, then we'll do size and comparisons. So articulation, first of all, obviously snake eyes because he's in my hands. I've taken his gun out. Nice stiff joints, I'll say that. So left, right, up, down, side to side, very, very good. Shoulders all the way round. Laterally, he gets just over flat. He's got a shoulder roll, which is nice. Bicep swivel, double elbow joints, really tight on the arms. So if he had a wave articulation, he could probably touch his own shoulders, which I can only just about do now. I never used to be able to do. And then you saw the hand is wave articulation. No, I'm telling a lie. It's gun articulation, not wave articulation. Though it is a bit stiff. Yes, you should warm up your figures first before posing. He's got the ab crunch, very nice. And it clicks nicely, goes backwards too. Can turn from the waist. Hips, I'll take the knife out because that'll impede the outwards. Definitely a ninja, doing his full splits there. Forwards is okay, goes out a little bit backwards. His hip looks a bit funky, but he can do almost a full split. So again, it's quite nice. But there's no, is there a thigh cut? Oh, there is a thigh twist. That's a very stiff thigh twist there. Double kneecap, nice and stiff again. Very, very cool on that. They've already got these joints done nicely. There's a boot turn, which is fantastic. He's got the swivel in, the swivel out. He's got a decent tippy toe, and he's got dorsiflexation, pretty good as well. So all around, this is very, very good articulation. Very nice indeed. Just feels a bit bland on the front though, with nothing sort of sculpted on that first chest part there. Let's look at our polar bear. So head is a forwards, or up and down I should say, not forwards, backwards. Should be able to turn, and there's a small side to side. Then the neck, we've got up and down. Not really side to side, but you can turn. There's nothing in the body. The front legs can go out and in, forwards. We've got an elbow joint here, and then we've also got an ankle joint and a claw joint as well. Nothing on the body at all. That is starting to normal, but I don't want to take it off in case I'm going to break my nice looking bear. That line right there. And the legs in the back the same. You can go outwards, not very far. Inwards, backwards, forwards, not too far before the sculpt gets in the way. You've got the knee joint, which is a bit loose to be fair. And you've got ankle joint, but there's no claw joint on the bear. I think I'll try and stand him up again. I think it looks best standing. Oh, not best. He looks great standing up, I think. And he stands up actually relatively easily too. Look at that, it was very quick. And oh, he's going to fall over. Let's get that leg forward and that foot down, and then he should. Saying he stands up quickly, he was standing up quickly, and I just messed up the articulation. Can you do it now, maybe? I'll say again, he's not difficult to stand up, but I'm doing a pretty bad job of it at the moment. There we go. Well, he's stand up now because he's standing up just then perfectly. You see, I think the joints and the feet are just a little bit too, the ankles a little bit too loose. Make his arm bent as well, so there's less weight going forwards. He needs to have slightly stiffer ankle joints. Oh yeah, he looks great. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll do size, then we'll do a comparison. Okay, so the bear like this is a whopping 9.25, 9.5 inches. So around about 24 cm. And then Snake Eyes is 6.5 inches, pretty standard, about 16 cm. If we do some comparisons, this would be quite interesting. So I've got no G.I. Joe classified series. I've actually got quite a few, which I haven't opened. So I opened, but I have got here Killmonger from Marvel Legends, who's a great figure. And works, I think would work really well with G.I. Joe, since he's the same scale, similar articulation. You can see that Killmonger and Snake Eyes do scale very well, as you'd expect. Killmonger seems a bit broader. That's mainly because of the sculpting on his sort of armour. But they look good together. Boots look the same, but actually a bit different. I did check earlier. Okay, let me move them across. Let's get that. Is it Ursula Major? The Bath Bear from Marvel Legends, who's no way near as good as the polar bear. The claws are better, but he can't do a bear walk like a bear, which is a missed opportunity, I think, by Hasbro, and did that. But that does look pretty damn good. Let's use another Bath. This is, forgotten his name, it's the saber-toothed tiger. That does look pretty cool, especially if I put it back into like a all fours. You can see how he scales against us. Another Apex Hunter, and the bear is bigger. So that's pretty damn cool. Take him away. I'll do a couple of scales with my 118 scale stuff. Well, actually not all 118. This is, next one's not 118, but it's a higher, is it Shima? I forget his name. One of the monsters from Godzilla. Since there's a sort of an Arctic theme, you can see that his scale was bigger, but that scaled quite well with Snake Eyes as some sort of a mutant creature. Maybe a mutagen escaped or something and made it into a big creature like that. I don't know. And then, since I bought it for the polar bear, let's see how it scales with my Sigurd the Survivor, as he's now called, since he keeps surviving all his encounters. And can Sigurd actually ride it? So this is Boss Fight Studios Sigurd the Wanderer. I call him Sigurd the Survivor. Someone else gave him that name, one of the viewers, because he's always surviving these encounters. You can see that. Now that is what I call a polar bear. That is scaled really, really well, I think. Maybe a touch too big, I don't know. But it's massive. But the idea is that it's supposed to be big and make a very nice. If we do sort of a... I've actually got a little Viking army being built. Yeah, almost too big for his legs. I have to get a saddle that fit. He could sit, if you can sit and ride the polar bear into battle. That would be awesome. It'd be interesting to see what the Mythic Legions polar bear's like. I've pre-ordered the brown bear. The polar bear's slightly different apart from the colour, so I'm tempted to do that too. But that is nice. Now I have got the Golden Compass polar bear. It's much smaller. I won't compare that because I've packed it away to be shipped off. But yeah, that's really nice. I like that. And then I think, let's do something else Arctic. More Arctic looking. Let's put this Bath in there, and we'll put the Yeti Bath in as well here. And then I'll stand up the polar bear one more time, or at least attempt to see how he scales standing up compared to these two builder figures. He's going to be tall. It's like he's look, straight away he can stand up. Let's see if he'll stay standing up. Oh, come on. You were just so good then. Why did it change for? You can see when he's up, he is bigger than the two baths, but they killed him. Really nice set. Happy with the polar bear. Snake Eyes is great as well. Just the colour of those gloves, which I'll keep going on about. I'm happy I purchased this, even though I'm not collecting classified or, you know, a 1/12 scale, but I do buy the odd bit here and there, which you'll know if you watch my channel. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. Again, please do check out the Patreon if you get time. It'd be nice if you could support the channel. I will see you in another video very, very soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.